with another late night Russell Talk video. Man, yeah, man, let's talk about it. I want to do a follow up video about Alexa Bliss, but I also want to talk about the other matches that took place on SmackDown. So it ain't gonna just be about Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna talk about other topics too that took place on SmackDown. So wait, get a few people up here, man, and I'll go ahead and start my topic. Get some people up here, and I'll go ahead and start. All right, somebody hit the like button on my video. What's going on, Gary? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the chat, bro. I'm talking about Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. I'm doing a follow-up video about Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, but I'm also going to talk about other topics that took place on SmackDown. So it's pretty much a SmackDown review, but I'm mainly doing a follow-up video about Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. So I'm gonna go ahead and start since you here. Well, as I said in my short clip video, betrayal is definitely coming between Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. It's definitely coming between Alexa and Charlotte, because I know for a fact that they're not winning them. They're not winning those tag titles from Lash Legend and Nia Jax. We know it's not happening. It's not happening. Lash and Nia are two fresh women's tag champs, so there is no way they're losing the titles that quick. So we know Alexa Bliss and Charlotte is not. We know Alexa and Charlotte is not winning them at all. And also, I don't even want them to win them back because I want Alexa Bliss to turn on Charlotte Flair. I didn't like the idea of those two teaming up anyway. To begin with, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the chat. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. So I didn't like the idea of that anyway, to begin with. So when Lashley and Nia Jax retains, I more so see Charlotte Flair turning on Alexa Bliss than I see Alexa Bliss turning on Charlotte. But I would love to see Alexa Bliss turn on Charlotte Flair, due to the last time they faced off. Alexa Bliss ripped Charlotte Flair doll to shreds. What's happening? I'm doing Wrestle Talk. If you're new, subscribe to my channel if you're a wrestling fan. So anyway, like I said, the last time Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair faced off 5 years ago at Extreme Rules, Charlotte Flair ripped Alexa Bliss doll to shreds like it didn't have any powers. And not only she ripped her doll to shreds, the second match they had at Extreme Rules is which Charlotte Flair won for the second time. So I was furious. So I hope the third match, Alexa Bliss gets her first redemption match off Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time of her career. Because the second match that Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair had, and Charlotte Flair beat Alexa Bliss for the second time, not only she beat her, she ripped her doll to shreds like it didn't have no invincible power. So I was furious. So the third match they have, I want the story to end with Alexa Bliss getting her first redemption match off Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time of her career. So it'll be on her resume that she's beaten all four of the Four Horsewomen. And she also can avenge her dog Lily. Then she can go after the women's US title and become an official Grand Slam champion. Because I want Grand Slam bliss. So, long story short, Betrayal is definitely coming. I didn't like the idea, like I said, I didn't like the idea of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair teaming up anyway. But I had no choice but to go with the flow. Now I ain't rocking with the Bears, man. I just like wearing sports hats. Don't judge me. I just like wearing sport hats and jerseys. I'm not into football, basketball, baseball, hockey, or none of that. Like I said, I just like wearing sports hats and jerseys. Don't judge me. All I like is wrestling. I like wrestling though. Oh, what's going on, Uber Thanos? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the chat, man. Doing some late night Russell talk and drinking my water. No, I haven't. What's going on? What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the chat, man. Long time no see. Ain't seen you in a minute. I'm glad you're here. Hit the like button for me. Y2X Wrestling. Hit the like button for me, man. I'm glad to have you here. Glad to have you here, man. Hit the like button. Glad you're here. Doing some Russell talk, man. So, like I said, Betrayal is definitely coming between Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. So, however it goes, if Charlotte turns on Alexa Bliss or Alexa Bliss turns on Charlotte Flair, I want the story to end with Alexa Bliss winning this feud against Charlotte. And like I said, she get her first redemption match on Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time of her career. And it'll be on her resume that she's beaten all four of the Four Horsewomen. And she can also avenge her dog Lily, then move on to capture the women's US title and become an official Grand Slam champion. Like I said before, I want Grand Slam bliss. I got a feeling that Jasmine coming back. What makes you think that Uber Thanos explain? Love Cody, but I think Drew should have kept it until Mania. Yeah, man, yeah. Cody is over pushing, man. Cody is over pushing. Cody is over pushing. Here's the thing: what I said. Y2X0 wrestling. I mean Y2XO wrestling. Here's one thing I said. I said this 2 years ago. I said if Cody wins that title at WrestleMania 40, fans were going to be over it before the month was out. And that's exactly what happened. I said Roman should have kept the title. No, better yet, we should have got Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania 40. Rather than give us a repeat of Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, we should have got The Rock versus Roman. And let all these damn Cody's crybabies cry down river. Because they took it as far to sending death threats to The Rock daughter. The Rock can also wish leukemia on Roman Reigns. They want that fucking deep. So they want to be childish like that. They want to whine and cry like a bunch of 6-year-olds like that. Give them what they don't want. Give them what the hell they don't want. They want to whine and cry like a bunch of 6-year-olds and want to send death threats to The Rock daughter. Give them what the hell they don't want. Give them what they don't want. We should have got The Rock versus Roman. That would have been a better storytelling. And to think about it, The Rock versus Roman has been a dream match since 2016. Fans has been pitching that ever since 2015. That's the match we should have got, rather than a repeat of Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes once again. So I said, okay, if Cody wins the title, mark my words, fans are going to be over it before the month is out. And time proved me right. When Cody won that title at WrestleMania 40, I said, okay, now watch all these damn fickle ass fans be over it before the month is out. And what happened? Time eventually proved me right. Time eventually proved me right. They wanted AJ to win the title. It's exactly what happened. So, like I said, man, a lot of these Gen Z wrestling fans, they're cooked. They don't know what they want no more. All they do is turn on from wrestlers to wrestlers. At one point, they were behind Zelina Vega. What the hell they do? They turned over her. They turned on her over one down botch in a match against Chelsea Green at Saturday night's main event. And I'm a fan of Zelina Vega and Chelsea Green. Both of them are two of my favorites. But I remember when the fans were on Zelina Vega's bandwagon like crazy. Tell me if I'm telling lies about that shit. And about Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, neither one of them are two of my favorites. But I don't have a dislike for Cody, and I like Roman Reigns, but they're not my favorites. I don't have no new current favorite male wrestlers. I got some new current male wrestlers that I like, but they don't do it for me as being my favorites. I prefer all the legends as my favorite. All of my favorite male wrestlers are legends. I prefer the legends as my favorite male wrestler because I like old school wrestling the best. But so yeah, man. They was riding for the lane and they turned on and turned over her over one fucking botch. Bro, you got to be kidding me, man. Turned on her over one botch. One botch. Like she got a damn history of injuring a lot of people. Acting like she's Nia Jax. Acting like she's Nia Jax. When that's the one right there that should have been fired a long damn time ago. I can name every damn wrestler that Nia Jax have hurt in the past. In the prison. And nothing happened to her. But y'all turn on Zelina Vega and drag Zelina Vega and shit on Zelina Vega over one botch. Mistakes happen. It ain't like she's done it multiple times like Nia Jax. But let's get back on topic, man. So like I said, Alexa Bliss, Betrayal is coming. Because we know Alexa and Charlotte Flair are not winning those women tag titles back. Forget it. It's not. But I don't want them to win it back either because I'm ready for Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair to break up. Like I said, I didn't like the idea of them teaming up anyway because I can't stand Charlotte Flair. I do not like Charlotte Flair. I do not like Charlotte Flair. But Alexa Bliss, I'm a huge fan of. Always been a huge fan of. Alexa Bliss is my top favorite female wrestler. I don't go against her for nobody. And more than anything, I definitely want Alexa Bliss to get her first redemption match against Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time in her career. So it'll be on her resume that she's beaten all four of the Full House women. And once again, like I said, she can avenge her dog Lily and finally move on to capture her first mid-card women's title and become an official Grand Slam champion. I want Grand Slam Bliss. If they have a match at WrestleMania, Y2XO Wrestling, I don't know if they're going to let Charlotte Flair lose again at Mania against Alexa Bliss. And if Charlotte Flair beat Alexa Bliss for a third time, I'm going to be furious as hell. I'm going to tell you that right now. If Alexa beat Charlotte Flair, if Charlotte Flair beat Alexa Bliss for a third time, I'm going to be fucking furious. More furious than you ever seen. So I hope it don't happen. So if they face off at WrestleMania, man, I'm not sure they're gonna I'm not sure they're gonna put Alexa Bliss over to beat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. And once again, like I said, if Charlotte Flair beat Alexa Bliss for a third time, I'm gonna fucking be furious more than you ever seen before in your life. I'm gonna be fucking furious. So I hope Alexa Bliss win the third match. I hope Alexa Bliss gets her first redemption match on Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time in her career. But I do know a betrayal is coming. I do know that. However it goes, Charlotte turns on Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss turns on Charlotte Flair. I just hope the story ends with Alexa Bliss pinning Charlotte Flair for the first time in her career. And like I said, it's on her resume. She's beaten all four of the Four Horsewomen. And Adventure Doll Lily once again, and she moves on to capture the women's U.S. title and become the Grand Slam champion. So, hopefully it happens, man. Hopefully it happens. So let me go ahead and let's put that aside. So let's talk about Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill segment. I don't know about y'all, but their segment was fucking cringe. Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill's segment was cringe. Neither one of them didn't get no pop. Neither one of them didn't get no pop. I know you saw it. I know you heard it. They didn't get no pop. Neither one of them. So, I know the next question is, who do I want to win? Who do I want to win? I don't care for neither one of them. I don't like Jade Cargill, and I don't like Rhea Ripley. If I'm being honest, I dislike Jade Cargill a little more than I do Rhea Ripley. I don't like neither one of them, but who do I don't like the most? I don't like Jade Cargill the most. So I don't dislike Rhea Ripley as bad as I do Jade Cargill, but I don't like neither one of them because Rhea Ripley is a fucking robotic crybaby. And all Jade Cargill do is run her damn mouth and keep repeating over and over, she's that bitch. The cringiest ratchet catchphrase ever. Her promos are awful. And don't even get me started on the in-ring ability. She's green as fucking grass. And her character is cringe. Her character is like a stripper. I'm gonna just keep it all the way 1,000. Hey, somebody got to say it, and I'm the damn one to say it because I'm vocal. Probably one of the most vocal wrestling fans and YouTubers that you're gonna come across in the IWC wrestling community. So I don't like them both, but I dislike Jade more than I do Rhea. But at the same time, you know what? Couldn't think about it because I don't know. I don't know. I don't like both of them. But if I'm being honest, now I kind of take it back because Rhea Ripley, I heard Rhea Ripley like she might be a Karen outside of the ring. Rhea Ripley like she may be a Karen outside of the ring, but I don't like them both. I don't like them both. Rhea Ripley look like she may be a Karen outside of the ring, and Jade Cargill look like she might be an asshole outside of the ring because I heard that her and Bianca Belair couldn't get along backstage. I've heard that several times. And Jade Cargill, she just gives off those asshole vibes. She give off those asshole vibes. Rhea Ripley does too. Besides what Rhea Ripley said she's been through outside of the ring with fans, all that to aside, I still think Rhea Ripley is a damn Karen. I think she's a Karen. That's what I think. I don't know neither one of them person, but I think Jade Cargill is a grade A asshole with a massive ego, and I think Rhea Ripley is a Karen outside the ring. And I've also heard several times that she was a racist. So I don't fuck with neither one of them. So the question is, I'm pretty sure y'all asking, who do I want to win? I give no fucks who win. Now, who do I want to win that title? It's Tiffany Stratton, but she's not in the equation. So if Rhea wins the title, whatever. If Jade retains, whatever. Now, who I would want to win that title, besides Tiffany Stratton, is Chelsea Green. Now, I would love to see Chelsea Green take the strap off Jade Cargill, or I would love to see Tiffany Stratton take the strap off Jade Cargill, and once again reign as a two-time women's champion. Fans can crowd the fuck they want to and say what they want to say. I said what the hell I said, and I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on it. I fuck with Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green both. Both of them are two of my favorite female wrestlers, and I would love to see either one of them capture the women's world strap. Jade ain't fuck. Hell no, no, nah. And Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill's segment tonight was fucking cringe. It was the cringiest segment ever. I say one of the cringiest segment ever. Their segment was cringe. Cringe as fuck. It was cringe, man. It was cringe. Any new people in my chat, man, subscribe to my channel. That segment was cringe as fuck. Yeah, I've been saying that. I've been saying that several times. I'm pushing the agenda of Alexa Bliss winning the women's U.S. title. That is my agenda I'm pushing. I'm pushing the agenda of Alexa Bliss capturing the women's U.S. title, and I'm pushing the agenda of Natalya capturing the women's IC title. Those are the two agendas that I'm pushing. Because neither one of them hasn't held a singles title in almost a decade. Neither one of them hasn't held a singles title in almost a decade. Alexa Bliss hasn't held a singles world title in 8 years, and Natalya hasn't held a singles women's world title in 9 years. It's been almost a decade for both of them. So it needs to happen, man. It needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Alexa Bliss and Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill's segment was cringe as hell. It was cringe. Cringe as you could get. That shit was boring. It was awful. So here's how I think it's going to go between Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill at WrestleMania 42 for the women's world title. Rhea could win clean. Rhea could definitely win clean. But if Jade retains the women's world title, how I think that may happen is Io Sky turning on Rhea Ripley and fucking her over. And Jade Cargill retains by Io Sky turning on Rhea Ripley. That's what I think could possibly happen if Jade retains. That's how I see Jade retaining, by Io Sky turning on Rhea Ripley. Because Io Sky and Rhea Ripley are no longer the women's tag champs. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky are no longer the women's tag champs. What you mean, who touched me? What? Anyway, ask me weird questions. Anyway, so that's how I could go. So that's how I'd see Jade retaining by Io Scott turning on Rhea Ripley and Jade capitalizing, pinning Rhea Ripley in the match to retain her title. Bro, you got me fucked up with somebody else. You in the wrong chat. First of all, ain't no damn man ever touching me before inappropriately. You in the wrong chat, bro. You in the wrong chat. You in the wrong chat. You definitely got me all the way fucked up by, with somebody else by far. Nobody, no damn man touch me. Yeah, man. Look, get out my chat with the silly shit, man. Get out my chat with the silly shit. The fuck? Yeah, Io Sky, one of my favorites. I fuck with Io. But if I'm being honest, her teaming up with Rhea Ripley, they kind of been a cringe ass tag team. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I just ain't said nothing, but I'm gonna be honest. Real and Ill as a tag team, they were cringe as hell. And Ill was one of my favorites, but I just gotta be completely honest. All right, man. Let me get your goofy ass up out of here. Let me get your goofy ass up out of here. The fuck you talking about, bro? A fucking man touched me. The fuck got me fucked up. Got me all the way fucked up with somebody else. These fucking goofies keep coming in here saying silly shit and asking me weird, stupid ass questions. That Jade and Rhea beef was a work. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But the way Rhea Ripley went off and crashed out when Jade said what she said about her talking to creative, that didn't seem like no work to me. Like Rhea Ripley really got, you know what I'm saying? Rhea Ripley really got pissed off. Like Rhea Ripley, she really got, you know what I'm saying? Rhea Ripley, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Rhea Ripley really got pissed off. That didn't seem like no work to me at all. That did not seem like no work to me at all. But see, the thing is, Jade can't be talking. Who the fuck is she to talk when she get favoritism shown to her as well? Hell, she's a protected champion. They scared of her injuring people. And that's a bad look for her as the women's world champion. She's supposed to be a fighting champion. Defending her title after 100 days? Come on now. Come on now, Jay. Well, I'm not going to put it on. I'm putting it on WWE. But like I said, they're scared to have her to defend it like that because she's not safe in the ring. And that's a bad look for her as the women's world champion. No, I'm not. No. But she is a legit badass, though. Now, I ain't a fan of Shayna, but hey, I will give her due. She's a legit badass. Speaking of Shayna, she's training Kalani Jordan against Lola Vice in the gauntlet match tomorrow night. Now I'm gonna tune in for NXT standing. I think is it what pay-per-view is it? What pay-per-view is it? Y'all help me out. It ain't no mercy, I forgot the name of it. But long story short, man, I know this is a little off topic, but Lola Vice and Kalani Jordan are two of my favorites. I fought with Lola Vice and I fought with Kalani Jordan too, but who do I like better? Lola Vice. I do like both of them are two of my favorites, but I do like Lola Vice better. So I'm going for Lola Vice to win, which is I know she's going to win. There's no way Lola Vice losing this gauntlet match. If she loses to Kelani Jordan again, then it's official. Lola Vice has been buried. If she loses that match, but I know she's not. There's no fucking way she is. There's no way. So once again, I fought with Lola Vice and Kelani Jordan. Both of my two of my favorites, but I do like Kelani Jordan better. I mean, I do like Lola Vice better. So let it be clean. Lola Vice and Kalani Jordan are two of my favorites. I fuck with them both, but I like Lola Vice better. And she's going to win tomorrow night. Lola Vice is going to win. But let's go ahead and get back on topic. Um, so I don't know, man. I don't know if that's a work between Jade and Real. It could be a work. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But like I said, Jade can't be talking. Although she told the truth about Real talking to creative. Real does. Real does. And I did a video about today. I did a video about I did a video about, you know what I'm saying, the suspicious, you know what I'm saying, suspicious between Rhea Ripley. The suspicious of I said I did a video called the suspicious of Rhea Ripley. I did a video about that today. I went to her in. I told the truth. I told the truth. You got to think about it, man. You got to think about it. I don't care if you're a fan of Rhea Ripley or not. I tell the fucking truth. I'm not a fan of them, but I'm gonna just tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth about the Russell, where I'm a fan of them or not. That's just me. I'm vocal. So I did a video today called the suspicious of Rhea Ripley, and I went to hell in. Y'all check it out when you get a chance after this live stream is over. But you know what I said? First of all, Rhea Ripley has been a part of 7 different WrestleManias. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? I know I'm right. She's been a part of 7 different WrestleManias. Either she was champion or she won the title at WrestleMania. But long story short, she was a part of 7 different WrestleManias. We all know that. Everybody knows that in the wrestling community. Rhea Ripley, as I said before, Liv Morgan should have never lost that feud to Rhea Ripley. When Liv Morgan lost that feud in that title to Rhea Ripley, I was fucking furious. Because what was the whole purpose of the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour? Rhea Ripley broke her shoulder. Put her out of in-ring action for almost a whole year. She injured Raquel Lega, put her out of in-ring action for a whole year. And you saw how the hell that went. They just had it looking like Raquel just cannot beat Rhea Ripley. But what pissed me off to the max is Liv Morgan lost that feud to Rhea Ripley. Not only she lost the feud, she lost the title. Liv Morgan didn't even get the chance to make new feuds with other female wrestlers because Triple H, being the fucking cookboy that he is of Rhea Ripley, he let this feud purposely go on long as possible with Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, for Rhea Ripley to eventually win the title back. And that's what the hell happened. So like I said, I was furious that Rhea Ripley won that title in that feud against Liv Morgan. I was furious. I didn't watch no more of Raw on Netflix after that. I was furious. Okay? We were supposed to got Io Sky versus Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 42. What the hell happened with that? What happened? Rhea Ripley coming out there whining and crying like a damn 6-year-old child. Go in the ring, take the contract from Adam Pearce, and open up the contract and write her damn name on the contract, sign the contract like her name was supposed to have been up there. And damn if she didn't get added to the match. Bianca was pissed off. Bianca told the shelf to just sign the contract because, you know what I'm saying, I think she called her, I forgot what Bianca said to her. She called her crybaby, whatever Bianca said to her, but Bianca just told her to shut the fuck up and sign it down. She told her to shut up and sign the contract because she a crybaby, whatever she said to her. Either way, Bianca told the damn truth. I forgot what she said, but whatever Bianca said, it was the damn truth. And I was feeling that. Because Riri is a robotic fucking crybaby. She don't get her way. She whines and cry and pout like a 6-year-old child. So she takes the contract from Adam Pearce. Happy birthday. She tells take the contract from Adam Pearce and signs it like her name was supposed to have been up there. And damn, and she didn't get added to the match. So Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler was pissed the fuck off. They was pissed the fuck off. Had every right to be. Because that was some complete bullshit. That was some complete bullshit. Same thing with Charlotte Flair when Vince was in charge. Becky Lynch eliminated Charlotte Flair on one good leg. And damn it, Charlotte Flair still didn't get added to the damn match. So now you see the same way Charlotte Flair, same way Vince McMahon booked Charlotte Flair is the same way Triple H books Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is a Charlotte Flair 2.0. Charlotte Flair was Vince McMahon's golden girl, and Rhea Ripley is Triple H's golden girl. So like I said, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler, you know what I'm saying, was pissed and had every fucking right to be. Rhea Ripley signed the contract and named one of them, and she still gets added to the damn match. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. At least she didn't win it, but still, she shouldn't have been in the fucking match. So that tells you right there, like I said, I think it's something going on with Triple H and Rhea Ripley behind closed doors. I don't care what nobody say. All the Rhea Ripley stands argue with your damn mama. Argue with your mama. I think it's something going on between those two. Too much favoritism shown to her. She's getting her the opportunities whether she deserved it or not. And she always talking to creative. And what's doing the dark gonna come to the light. And I laughed my ass off because the fans, they get mad and want to defend Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill be gatekeepers for them. When acting like y'all know them, y'all want to be gatekeepers for Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill when y'all don't fucking know them. Y'all don't, like I said, I think Rhea Ripley is a Karen. And I think Jade Cargill is a Karen. I think both of them are two Karens. I think they're both assholes outside of the ring. Disappointed to see creative team fumble Jade Rhea. They need roast battle training. So man, look. So it all comes down to I don't give a damn who wins between Rhea or Jade. Like I said, if Rhea wins the title, whatever. But if Jade's happen to retains, I think Io Sky is going to be the cause of that. So I see her turning on Rhea Ripley eventually. I see her turning on Rhea Ripley. And they're probably going to give us another feud with Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. And this time, Io Sky gets her first win off Io. This time, Rhea Ripley get her first win off Io Sky and retain the title. I think that's what they're setting us up for. So I'm already prepared. I'm already prepared. Because we know Rhea Ripley has never beaten Io Sky in a one-on-one match. So that may be what they tend to do. I can see it happening. So we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. But if Rhea wins against Jade, I see her beating Jade clean. But for some reason, part of me don't think they're going to let Jade drop the title to Rhea Ripley. I don't see that happening. But we'll see. Well, anyway, man, putting that aside, we got Lash Legend and Nia Jax coming out there to celebrate their tag team title win or whatever, whatnot. So they out there. They were getting on my nerves. You know, Lash Legend always got on my damn nerves, especially her NXT days. I don't like Lash Legend. Definitely don't like Nia Jax. So I don't like neither one of them. But not surprised they won the women's tag title. So they do got a huge fan base to say the least. So whatever. I don't like neither one of them still. But not surprised they won the tag titles. And they may be keeping them for a while. So I'm already prepared. So you won't get no hate over here. I just patiently wait for somebody to take them off of them. Hopefully it'll be a team I like to take them off of them. But until then, they're gonna be tag team champions for a while, so I'm already prepared. Yeah, that's true. Lash is better than Nia, but I still don't like Lash Legend. I don't like her or Nia. But you're right about her being better, but I don't like Lash Legend or Nia Jax. But anyway, like I said, so anyway, Lash Legend and Nia Jax come out there to celebrate their women's tag team title when drinking champagne and all that. So they eventually got rudely interrupted by Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. So then, not too long after that, Gulia and Kiana James came out there. So Gulia was firing off at Alexa Bliss or whatever, whatnot. So I already see what's going to happen with that. So like I said, I hope it happens the way I'm picturing it in my head to happen. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair feud. Whoever decides to turn on who, whoever turns on who. Like I said, I want the story to end. I want the story to end with Alexa Bliss getting her first redemption match off Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time in her career, and then building her resume that she's beaten all 4 women. Then she eventually doll Lily and move on to finally capture her first U.S. Women's title by feuding with Gulia. Now, Alexa Bliss versus Gulia at WrestleMania 42, that would be a better match on the card. That would be a better solution. I would love to see that. Making America safe, Donald Trump. Hey man, I don't care for Donald Trump. You're in the wrong check. I mean, if you support, you're a Trump supporter, man. That's cool. I'm not gonna hold anything against you, but I'm here to let you know I'm not a fan. I'm not. I don't support Trump. So like I said, if that's who you support, cool. No disrespect, but I'm not a Trump supporter, man. Just thought I'd let you know that. But anyway, like I said, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, not Charlotte Flair, but I would defeat what? I'm gonna ignore that shit. Anyway, but yeah. So yeah, Alexa Bliss versus Gulia at WrestleMania 42. I would love to tune in for that. That'd be a pretty good one. So anyway, we're gonna see how that all plays out. We're gonna see how that plays out. So Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair are gonna be getting a title shot against Lash Legend and Nia Jax. Like I said, I know they're not winning the titles. So when that happens, we should be finally getting the betrayal between Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. However it goes, Alexa Bliss turns on Charlotte, or Charlotte Flair turns on Alexa Bliss. I just want the story to end, like I said, with Alexa Bliss getting her first redemption match off Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time in her career. Then she eventually doll Lily to move on to capture the women's U.S. title from Gulia. And I would love for that match to take place at WrestleMania with Alexa Bliss versus Gulia for the women's U.S. title. Charlotte is a man. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I just wanted to be on Alexa Bliss' resume that she's beaten all 4 women, so I wanted her to get her first redemption match off Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time in her career. Then she avenged her Darlene to move on and capture the women's U.S. title from Gulia. So, all right, man. So that segment happened. So, oh yeah, we got Alexa Bliss and Charlotte versus Gulia and Kiana James, and Alexa and Charlotte Flair won the match. I love that spinning DDT that Alexa Bliss executed on Kiana James. That was a beautiful spinning DDT. You know, Alexa Bliss is very athletic. She's very athletic. And I got the most hate behind Alexa Bliss in the past. I used to get the most hate behind Alexa Bliss back in the day. Alexa Bliss is the one female wrestler who I got the most hate behind being the biggest fan of. I got the most hate behind being the biggest fan of Alexa Bliss back in the day. Now, because Alexa Bliss is my top favorite female wrestler, I don't go against her for nobody. So yeah, but now this thing changed over the years. They don't look at it like that no more. And I didn't let them make me fold because I was their biggest fan. So all right, man, moving forward. First of all, I don't even have a daughter, dumbass, and let me go ahead and block you from my page. Fuck, fucking idiot. Don't even got a daughter. Fucking weirdos coming in my chat. Anyway, uh, so Johnny Gargano went out there tonight to call out an open challenge. And the challenger came out there that he did not want it to be. That was Uber Femi. He got his ass handed to him in a split second. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes be careful for you wish. Sometimes be careful what you wish for when you call out an open challenge. Because there may be an opponent that come out there, man, and you might not stand a chance against them. You got to be careful about that. If you ain't Brock Lesnar, you know, Bobby Lashley, or a fast skilled mat technician that can wrestle and can hold your own against big powerhouse wrestler or anybody, it's not smart to call out an open challenge. It's not smart. Don't do that. Even if you're a wrestler, sometimes it's not smart to wrestle wrestlers that's 10 times better than you in the ring. That's embarrassment. Save yourself the embarrassment. Save yourself the stupidity and embarrassment. Well, Johnny Gargano got a challenge that he didn't want and instantly regretted. And that's Uber Femi. Uber Femi squashed him within a matter of seconds. So moving forward, we got a tag team match. We got a tag team match, and whoever won gets qualified for the tag team titles. And R-Truth and Damian Priest got it done. I gotta be honest, I ain't trying to be funny, man, but R-Truth looked funny with a down bald head. I was looking at that shit. I was trying not to laugh, but R-Truth looked funny as hell with a bald head, man. I'm sorry. He looked funny as hell with a bald head. I'm sorry, man. He looked funny. So when I saw he cut, I was like, R-Truth cut his hair. It was funny. But him and Damian Priest got it done tonight. I know that. So they could be winning some tag team gold. But anyway, moving forward. Carmelo Hayes, I forgot who did Carmelo Hayes face tonight. It was a luchador wrestler, man. I forgot who he faced, but it was a pretty good match. Match was pretty. They did one botch did occur in that match. One botch did occur in that match. If y'all could clue me in, who was the luchador wrestler? Who was the luchador wrestler that Carmelo Hayes wrestled? That match was pretty decent. Dr. Wanger. Okay, Dr. Wagner. Okay, okay. Thank you, Uber Thanos. That match was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. No, it's more than decent. It was a pretty good match. That match was pretty good. I see Dr. Wagner had a power display. He had a power display. He had a power display when he was a powerhouse wrestler. But the match was great. They both delivered. And loved the sportsmanship after the match when they both shook hands. That was a great match. That was a pretty solid contest. And we all know how athletic, we already know how athletic Carmelo Hayes is. So that match definitely delivered. Dr. Wagner's power display versus Carmelo Hayes' speed and athleticism. Although Dr. Dr. Wagner. Well, I keep Wagner. I mean, I don't like pronouncing people's name wrong. Dr. Wagner. Dr. Wagner. He had speed and agility too, but he wasn't faster than Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes, like I said, he's athletic, and he's athletic with speed and agility. Carmelo Hayes is a high flyer, and he's very athletic with speed and agility and great high flying ability. That's Carmelo Hayes for you. Like I said, he's very athletic, and he has great speed and agility, and he's a high flyer with high flying ability. But the match was great. It was a great match. What you mean? What you in the wrong chat? I'm talking doing wrestle talk over here. You in the wrong chat. What you mean? What? You in the wrong chat? That's what. So the match was good, man. Their match delivered. That was a pretty solid matchup. That was a pretty solid contest between those two. But Carmelo Hayes won. He got it done and retained his title. But kudos to those two for putting on such a great performance. So moving forward, Randy Orton came out there tonight. Talking about who he's going to face off against at WrestleMania. And he's saying, however, if Cody Rhodes or Drew McIntyre, he's winning the title. He's going to win that title. So, not too long after that, Carmelo Hayes came out there, with his lemon pepper steppers. And he interrupted Randy, came in the ring, talking his mouth, talking his junk. And out of nowhere, he lowered his guard down, and Randy Orton came out of nowhere with an RKO, like he always does. That RKO comes out of nowhere. Randy Orton's RKO is probably one of the most unpredictable finishers of all time. Randy Orton's RKO is one of the most unpredictable finishers of all time. You never know where he's coming. When you at least expect it, he comes out of nowhere with it. And he done gained weight. Randy Orton, what, 275 pounds now? He a big dude now. And he still execute that RKO perfectly well. He comes out of nowhere with it. Same exact speed and everything. He up to 275 pounds now. Randy Orton used to wear like 245. He still moves around well and execute that RKO perfectly well. Like I said, Randy Orton's RKO is one of the most unpredictable finishers of all time. But yeah. So Trick Williams learned a valuable lesson tonight. Don't interrupt Randy Orton. But moving forward, I want to see Cody Rhodes beat Drew McIntyre for the title tonight. I think he did. I think Cody beat Drew McIntyre for the title. Did he? One match I missed. Believe Cody won the title back. Did he? Think he won it back. If he did, it's kind of messed up. Drew should have kept it. But like I said, man, that favoritism shit. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I love Carmen Petrovic. Carmen Petrovic is one of my favorite female wrestlers. Yeah, see what I'm saying? See, he won the damn title. That's what I'm talking about. Drew should have kept it. But like I said, man, that's your favoritism with Cody Rhodes too. I'm not even surprised. But yeah, back to Carmen Petrovic. Yeah, Carmen Petrovic, she's one of my favorite female wrestlers. And speaking of Carmen Petrovic, she had a match against Ivy Now on main event today. And that was a pretty solid contest. That was a pretty solid match. I like Ivy Now too, but I like Carmen Petrovic better. I like Ivy Now too, but I like Carmen Petrovic better. Carmen Petrovic is one of my favorite female wrestlers. But I like Ivy Now too. Ivy Now is very underrated. She's strong as hell. She's strong as hell. So yeah, I like Ivy Now, but I like Carmen Petrovic better. Like I said, Carmen Petrovic is one of my favorite female wrestlers. Carmen Petrovic is very underrated. So that's what I'm talking about, man. It's that favoritism shit with Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes was a born champion. Now we got to go through that shit again. But what I think gonna happen is they're gonna have Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes the feud, and I think Randy Orton is gonna beat Cody Rhodes for the title. At least that's what I think. I'm not even for sure if that's going to happen, but at least that's what I think is going to happen. I think Cody. I think he's going to do it. Like I said, I may be wrong. I may be wrong. I may be wrong. I might be wrong as hell. But Randy Orton should get it done. If Cody wins it back, Randy Orton should win it at WrestleMania. You said nope. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I think Randy Orton should win it back. Cody Rhodes was a born champion. Like I said, when Cody Rhodes won the world title way at WrestleMania 40, fans are going to be over it before the month is out. So 99% did disagree with your note. But yeah, yeah. Uh yeah. I mean Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 42 would have been a bad idea. But like I said, I guess they're gonna give us a feud with Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes for the title. And I will say Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes have chemistry to say the least. So I can see why they would probably go with that solution. But like I said, however it goes, man, Randy Orton should win the title. Randy Orton should win the title. So That's my take, man. That's how I feel. So I think that about wraps up SmackDown. Let me know if I'm missing any more topics before I shut this thing down, bro. I think that about wraps it up. I think, cause like I said, I didn't watch SmackDown all the way through. That's why I asked, what was it? No, I'm saying legit that Cody Rhodes beat Drew for the title. He won a title back from Drew. Cause I didn't watch. I watched clips of SmackDown. I didn't watch it. I watched clips. Trying to think. I think that wraps it up. Well, I guess that wraps it up, man. I'm going to get up out of here, man, and shut this thing down. I appreciate everybody being a part of my live stream tonight. Y'all could be anywhere else. Although I had a couple of goofies up in here, I had a block. But other than that, man, I appreciate everybody being a part of my live stream tonight, man. Watching my live stream, y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all chose to be here and watch my live stream, and I appreciate that. It means a lot. So for new people that's in my chat, that's wrestling fans, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do wrestle talk just about every day, whether if it's a live stream, a regular live video, or a short clip video. So, know what I'm saying? I'm over 900 subscribers right now. Y'all help me get to that 1K. Know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate my audience. I appreciate the wrestling fans that's a part of my army. So, know what I'm saying? It means a lot. Y'all watch my live stream. Like I said, y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all chose to be here and watch my live stream and give y'all takes about my topics. And it means a lot. So I'm going to get up out of here. And I'm going to get ready for the NXT pay-per-view tomorrow. And I may do a live stream tomorrow and I'm going to do a live stream to give my predictions on who I want to win. And y'all can give me your takes on who y'all want to win. So with that being said, it's your boy Hitman D, and I'm going to sign out.